Hey folks, today I want to talk about a couple of planned violin pilgrimages I've got coming up. One is actually just on my doorstep really, about an hour away, and I've only just realised that it's there since recently rejoining the National Trust, and it's called the Firs and is actually the birthplace of Elgar. So I think I'm going to shoot down there on my motorbike actually, and it looks like there's like a little museum in there about Elgar as well, so that should be quite interesting. And then the big one is the Cité de la Musique Paris. So from central Paris, I think you get an overland train. It's a short distance over to where the Cité de la Musique is, whichever arrondissement that is. So quite straightforward to get to. But if you've actually been there and experienced that, let me know in the comments what your thoughts were about it. I know there are a number of Stradivari instruments in there. I think there might be a Del Gesù or two, and lots of fine violins in there. So that is really going to be the highlight in terms of violin pilgrimages, and that's going to be awesome. So hopefully all that goes to plan and we'll get to see the amazing violins in there. So I'll just show you what I've got on the go in my garden this year. Here we're growing some garlic and some peas. The reason I had this netting is because I think I had something else in there, like maybe kale or something I was trying to protect from insects. Got some strawberries going down here, some more garlic. Here, my Swiss chard that has been growing all over winter is doing exceptionally well. I'm just holding off harvesting that until perhaps it may get a little bit bigger. Loads more garlic going on in here. Going a bit mental with the peas, I must admit. I had so many seeds left over from last year. They're one of the easiest things to grow, and I absolutely love growing peas. So there's more of those. This is just one area where I've got them. Some potatoes growing in a box in the greenhouse. Got some in the ground as well. More peas. This is inside my greenhouse, of course, and I'm actually trying to get some vines going in here, because in the UK a lot of people do grow vines in greenhouses because our climate isn't so warm all the time. More peas on the go, tomatoes, a couple of chilli plants that I got from the garden centre, and some cucumbers. Hopefully they're going to germinate, and various squashes down here. And this is my best friend. These are fruit trees that I grew from seed, so sometimes they don't always produce fruit, so we'll see how we get on with them. More peas, and in this bed here I need to do a bit of weeding. I'm going to stick some beans in there. They're going to climb up this frame here. I've got the beans growing as well, and some raspberries going on there behind, and also some elder trees that I planted myself from seed, so I absolutely love elderberries. Got a few gooseberries going on down here, olive tree, some of the mint that I relocated from pots back down to here, more peas and chard on the go, some herbs here, different type of mint there and there, and oregano, more peas at the back, garlic. This is like a broad bean that survived, planted in the autumn and seems to have survived through the winter. I don't know if it's going to do anything. Another vine on the go at the back, a few vines on the go at the back. Some of them have got leaves. They're kind of offcuts, and I'm hoping they'll climb over this frame here. And in the back inside that frame, which I was trying to build a chicken coop back here, but that hasn't really come to fruition yet. I've just chucked some peas and potatoes in the ground there, and the lovage keeps coming back every year. You think it's died, but it's still alive in the ground, and it comes back. So you just have to be careful where you dig with lovage, so you don't mistakenly dig it up. That's why I've got like little signs in the ground. This again was supposed to be like where the chicken coop was going to be, but I've turned it into like a nursery, And amazingly, these radishes are actually doing well in little pots. You can see that just coming through there. I've actually eaten one or two already, and I had a load of salad in here. I'm trying to create an environment that's favourable for frogs in the garden, so I'm just putting little bits of water all over the place. Just using the shed to start off some more squash, and I've got some spinach that's coming through nicely here, and some beans that I'm trying to get going. More spinach over there. Here we've got more garlic on the go, and mint, and I'm trying to grow a natural hedge around this bit here. More garlic, more peas. Now this is non-stinging nettles, and it's excellent for making stinging nettle soup. You can mix it in with the stingers. You have to neutralise the stingers first, because otherwise, for obvious reasons. But yeah, this is good stuff. You can have this on salad. You can even eat the little flowers. Then I've got more peas, shallots, little area where I'm trying to get some new frogs from tadpoles. And I shoved some in my miniature polytunnel. I've got some kale on the go in there, just trying to protect that from the pigeons primarily. And in here I got radish and lettuce growing. Show you this angle, which is doing absolutely brilliantly. I've got a lone rhubarb going down there, and more rhubarb over here. This one I just snipped the flowering end off so that the energy stays in the stems. Some gooseberries, some more rhubarb in the corner, and here's where I've got my potatoes in the ground. And more kind of little pots of water in the ground to encourage the frogs, give them a resting area between ponds. And I've got some frogweed in there as well. So that's my garden. Are you growing a garden? What stuff do you like to grow? I'm not a green fingers. Not like my mum. So a lot of it is trial and error. I do notice a lot of the violinists like to garden, especially Heifetz, so there's videos of him with his students doing gardening for him. That's caught on film. Or I think he mostly liked roses. Actually, in the hedge I'm doing here, I've actually got some hazelnuts that I grew from nuts. This is my cherry tree. I'm hoping that will not get savaged by the greenfly this year. This little pond area, this was actually an old unused water tank in my attic that I've converted into a pond, and there's some tadpoles in there. Got the rosemary growing around it, pear tree there, and here actually growing inside the kids' climbing frame, I got some goji berries and some other types of berries like black currants and stuff growing inside that bit there. Little pots of herbs. So I will go and check out the Firs, the birthplace of Elgar, hopefully this weekend, and be on my motorcycle for that. Oh, one more thing to show you. Some globe artichokes. And I hope these guys survive the slugs, because that would be awesome if they take off. So ciao for now.